Hey you guys, it's Carrot out here. I'm back with another video. Yes, it is Sam, back with another video. As you guys could tell by today's title, I'm going to be giving you freshman college advice. Yes, but before we get into this video, I'm going to give you time to go get your popcorn, your snacks, your drinks, all of that. I'm going to give you a chance to go get that, okay? Go get that because it's going to be very juicy. It's just going to give you what you need, okay? To make sure you are ready, you are prepared for this next step in your life, okay? I want to listen to this. But before we get into this video, I need you to smash that like button. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button, turn the post notification bell on. That way you don't miss a video and don't miss a beat. Don't miss a video and don't miss a beat. Don't miss a video and don't miss a beat. Okay, let's get right into this video. Alright, the reason why I decided to do this video is because I just see like people need to know what advice on freshmen, going into college. It's like you hear so many different things, but I'm gonna give it to you real. You need to know. The first advice I'm gonna say as far as college goes, freshman college advice, you want to try to get to your classes early because you want to get a good seat. And what I mean by a good seat is, I personally feel like the first week of school or whatever, you should not be sitting at the back of the class. That's just my opinion. But if you want to sit at the back, cool, because I've sat at the back of classes and I've made A's. So that's really not a determining factor. But it's just like you really want to sit at the front or the first couple of rows because it's like I'm here, I'm in class, I'm ready to learn. You know, it's that type of vibe. Everything means something. Hey, I'm giving it to you raw. I'm giving it to you cool. Like, I'm giving it to you here. Listen. So, yeah. So, you want to try to get to your classes early. You want to know your professor's names. Do not call your professors Miss and, what? Don't say Miss and Mr. Do not call your professors by their first name. Some professors may be cool with it, some may not be. So I would suggest you ask them before you just assume, because I've been in some classes and people be like, Miss such and such. Baby girl, my name is not Miss, it is Doctor to you. I work too hard to be called Miss. So I'm just giving it to you raw. Take notes, get your pen and paper out. I would just suggest saying doctor, even if you're not sure if they're, they have their PhD or not. Call them doctor or professor. You can't go wrong with professor. Don't give teachers your own nicknames. Don't be like, what's up, Miss A? What's up, Miss D? You don't just give them names. Make sure that's cool first with them. And then I want to say, before you get to class, you already want to have your syllabus read. It's always good to, I want to say your freshman year, I had hard copies of everything because I just needed it. I'm like a visual person. Like, some teachers will tell you they're going to give you a syllabus, but then you'll find out you got to print that out yourself. You already got to have it. So, it's good to have it on your phone. And before you go to college, you need a phone. If you don't have a phone, get a phone. Ask your parents to get a phone. Save for a phone. You need a phone. You need a phone. You definitely, if you don't have a laptop, you're gonna need a tablet of some sort, because me personally, I don't know how I would have made it this far in college without a laptop. I mean, you have libraries, but think about now with Corona going on and the library closed, you need a laptop, and you can't always depend on those computers because you may have a test and you need to go somewhere and take your test, go to Starbucks or something like that. Like, a laptop, that's, so don't be asking for the new PlayStation. Don't be asking for, you need a laptop. You're going to need that all the way through, and even if you further your education even more, you're going to need it. Okay, so next I'm going to say, what else do you want to have? Always going to need pen. You're always going to need paper. It's cute if you want to have those, colorful pens, but most teachers will not take stuff unless it is black or blue ink. So make sure you have black or blue ink. Number 2 pencils. You're always going to need Scantrons. You're always going to have a teacher to do Scantrons, and you don't need to be trying to run and go get Scantrons at the last minute, because your teachers really don't have to let you, because you already knew this test was coming. So, you know, you just got to be prepared like that. Highlighters. I want to say take notes, take notes, take notes. At the end of the day, you can't rely on anybody else for the notes. Like, the notes. The first day of class, you kind of want to get you a buddy. You really do. The buddy system, you need a buddy. The reason why I say you need a buddy is because they may write down something that you didn't write down, and vice versa. And once you get their number or their email, y'all can communicate. And if you miss class the next day, you can make sure you get the work from them, because the professor, they may or may not want to help you with that. And this is college, and that's going to be the excuse, like, all the way up until, like, this is college. This is not high school, so you can't do that no more. If you are assigned a paper, I'm telling you this from freshman year, I'm telling you this, you want to write this down. You want to start on the paper ahead of time. If you know that paper is due on the 24th, you need to start working on that paper the 16th. You need to start working on that paper. You really do, because when you get that fat F, you gonna want to be mad. I want to say, yeah, you really want to write everything down. When you email your professors, always let them know who you are. Don't just start emailing. It's a certain way you have to email when you're in college. I'm pretty sure you can look that up. If y'all want a separate video on that, I can give you all that, because you can't email a professor talking like you're texting, because yeah. Also, I want to say a big key, you will get a lot of points knocked off on your assignments if you don't follow instructions. You need to know from the gate what style, I'm sorry I keep doing it with my nails. You need to know what style your teacher wants, as far as, do they want APA, MLA, like, what do they want? How do they want these fonts? How do they want these headings? You know, different stuff like that. That's why it's so important that you read your syllabus first. You need to already know how much everything's worth. Like, if your quiz is going to be 10 points, this is going to be this much. And don't be afraid. No question is a dumb question. Because I used to feel like that. I used to be like, no, you need to be like, after class, don't be ashamed to wait and talk to your professor. Hey, you know, like, you need to build, since there's so many people in the class, you need to try to create your own relationship with the professor. I don't know why it's so clear, but yeah. So I feel like I just gave a lot of key points. Your freshman year, you really want to be, like, involved. Like, even if you don't want to join any clubs like that, make sure you go. Like, if you have no assignments due, go to the talent show, go to the step show, go to the you know, the events that they have on campus. You know, just be involved, just so people can see your face and be like, oh, hey, you're from my Spanish class, you're from this class, stuff like that. Because it's good to know people, because when it's time for you to work in groups, people could be like, okay, she looked like she do her work, I want her in my group. Because I've had people add me to their group and I had no idea who they were. So it comes in handy. It really does. And you really need to make sure you have positive relationships with your professors, because you may need a recommendation one day, or a referral or something like that. And the big thing, you do not want to get in trouble with code of conduct. That's just something you don't want to do. You don't even want your name brought up over there. So, you know, so I would highly advise you to, if you want to have a friend group, that's cool. But if they're doing crazy stuff, you feel like you could end up being in trouble, slowly but surely start distancing yourself, or just tell them, hey, you know, we could be cool, but when it comes to this, stuff like that. So comment down below if y'all want more videos like this. I found this video very, very fun and very, very informative. informative. I hope I gave y'all some good tips, and if you are going into your freshman year now, I want to say good luck. You got this. Keep pressing forward. Do not give up. It's going to be very trying. Do not give up. So bye y'all. Love y'all. Peace.